Hi everyone, welcome to another lunation video. I'm Natalie. If this is the first time that you are here at this channel, welcome. I hope that if you enjoy what I share and do here on this channel, please feel free to subscribe and share this channel and video with people, families that love astrology and tarot as well. So this is a lunation video, and this week we are welcoming one of the most beautiful and amazing new moon in Cancer. So why is it so beautiful and amazing? Because, well, Cancer is the sign that the moon rules. So the moon is back in her home. She is very comfortable. So this is a very beautiful new moon in Cancer that the moon feels so at home. So let's talk about this new moon. This new moon in Cancer is happening on June 29, 10:52 a.m. in Hong Kong time. And it might be on June 28th nighttime. It will be 10:52 p.m. in Eastern time. So adjust the time according to where you are in the world. So this new moon in Cancer is happening at 7 degrees in the sign of Cancer, where the sun and moon will conjunct at. So you can take a look and see where that is in your own natal chart, because the sun and the moon is there to set an intention, a new intention during this lunar cycle. It's happening in Cancer, a cardinal water sign. This is also a sign that the moon rules. So it's a fertile and a fertile place that is ready to grow something, to begin or start something, because new moon is where we usually will like to plant seeds, set new intentions and stuff like that. And the moon being in Cancer, a cardinal water sign, is a very, very fertile space. The Cancer connects to our heart space. It rules our chest, our breast, our stomach and our gut. So it is a lot about our emotion, because that is known as where our emotion is stored, right? Within our stomach, our guts, and our heart space is where is the most expensive space in our body. So Cancer connect to our heart space, what we are feeling and sensing inside us, that how we take that energy, then do something with it to help us feel safe within ourselves, to let us trust ourselves and honor with what we are tapping into, which is our emotions, our intuition, our energy that's within us. This new moon in Cancer is inviting us to go within, right? Drop back down to our heart space to listen and feel what is rising up within us. It is not about our mind or our physical world. It is more about the inside, how or what we are feeling and sensing that is true to us, right? On a personal level. Having the sun and the moon in Cancer right now on the zodiacal wheel, the sun and the moon is ahead of all the other planets. So in a way, it is asking us to take in some new parts of ourselves, or our own energetic field, to listen and to trust and honor what is it that we need to feel safe and feel nurtured, feel protected, to be ourselves, right? Because it is in the beginning, it is charging into new degree points into Cancer as well. Cancer talks about our home, our family, our loved ones, place that we can just put our feet up and relax and unwind. It is our nest, right? I think nest is one of the word that we will use that associate with Cancer. Cancer is a typical sign that will want to feel safe before taking any kind of actions, want to make sure I got all my data, I got everything, I am making sure everything is ready, timing is right, all this stuff before I make a move. But we all know in reality that is not always the case. That's not how it works sometimes in the world. And when I was writing about it and just looking at the chart, I just remember and have this imagery in my head as I was writing it. So imagine yourself just standing at the edge of the swimming pool, right? You are thinking, contemplating, deciding whether you should jump into the pool. Is it too deep? Then you'll be thinking, it's like, oh, is it too deep? Is the temperature right? Oh, is there too much chlorine in the water? How am I gonna feel about it? Am I gonna hit my head if it's too shallow? All this question, right? Making you back and forth, thinking and contemplating if you should just jump in or not, right? So remember this image as I will continue to relate back to it as we explain this new moon in Cancer. So now what is happening? What are the cosmo energy like during this new moon in Cancer? First of all, we have the moon and the sun in Cancer, and it is forming a square with Aries, with Jupiter that is in Aries right now. So we all know, well, not all know, if you saw my previous video, I do talk about when Jupiter enter Aries. This is an energy all about expanding yourself, right? Who you are, what do you fight for, what do you stand out for, what do you want to do in this world, what is your true desire and want and need in this world. It's all about catering back to you, because Aries is the sign of I am. So you are thinking what is true to you and what is it that you want to do. So this new moon forming a square in Aries, the energy with Jupiter in Aries is an extra expensive energy. It can feel like go big or go home. So Cancer in this case will be like, okay, I'm just gonna go home, right? But then this Jupiter in Aries is like, no, we're not going home. Just jump in the pool already, you fool. Like, what are you waiting for, right? And then the Cancer will be like, yeah, no, I think I can just, I'm fine with going home. So you have this energy up in the sky. Along with Jupiter, we also have Mars and Chiron in Aries. So this energy in Aries is really big and expensive, and it's definitely overpowering that sun and moon in Cancer. So it feels like that we might feel a push forward, right? Because there's something in about Jupiter and Aries along with Mars and Chiron that wants you to just go, right? Just make that move, push forward, push through, whether it is to initiate something, to get something going. It is fully supporting you to just make that move already, right? To just jump in that pool, stop standing at the edge and just contemplating and thinking until you are like, your brain is like freezing, right? This square energy is asking you to move that energy, right? Get it moving. Don't just stay stuck there, keep overthinking and contemplating. And this energy can be quite tense because both Cancer and Aries, they're both cardinal sign. They are the initiating power. They're the initiating sign that really want things to start going. Aries is that fire, want to light up and push forward, move forward, bring in that fire. Cancer is that water energy that, oh, I really feel it in my body that I want to do it. I want to just like pour it out and move it, right? Emotionally, right? So I feel like it's actually, it can be very uncomfortable for some, especially if you have, heavy water energy in you. You'll feel like, oh, stop pushing me. But yet, you also feel that sense of, hey, you know what, deep down I actually do want to push forward. This is something that you actually want for yourself. And that fire energy in Aries is now giving that push that you need. So definitely during this new moon, you can suddenly have this surge of energy that comes out of the blue, that you might internally feel like a yes, a green light. Yes, time to move, to make that move, make that decision, make that forward movement that gives you that momentum, that sureness that, hey, yeah, I want that. I'm gonna go, right? I'm gonna do that thing, say that thing, or take that initiative, right? Just go for it. And back to the pool analogy, right? You're standing at the edge and then you know you want to jump in. So what the fuck are you waiting for? So it can be like, ooh, I'm really scared, but here I go. And you jump, right? And once you jump in the pool, you're like, oh, why am I overthinking? It actually feels pretty good, right? It's actually not that bad. I was exaggerating or thinking too much about it. I was too heavy in my head, right? While my heart just want to jump into the pool and enjoy this pool experience. So it can be like that for some of us during this time. And it can also be that maybe it wasn't as bad as you think. It's actually something you want. You actually feel liberated now that you do it. You feel like, oh my God, I can't believe it took me so long to do it. But I'm so glad that I did it, because now you push through, things just start to flow for you, whatever that is that's happening in your own natal chart. During this new moon, another aspect that's happening is that we have Venus right now in Gemini, and she's having a sextile with Jupiter in Aries. So this is again another supportive energy. Venus is that energy that's actually curious, playful, ready to just go for it. It is supporting you, giving you that extra push along with that square energy I just mentioned. Venus is like, yeah, you know you want it, right? Venus governs things that we love. It governs about, of course, money matters and our external one-on-one relationship. So it can be something regarding to that you're taking some action, initiation around it as well. So Venus is providing that supportive energy because in your heart, you know that is what you truly want and desire, right? Another aspect happening is Mars in Aries right now is having a sextile with Saturn, which is retrograding in Aquarius. So Saturn in Aquarius is bringing in that stability, that plan that you need in order to go where you want to go, to do what you want to do. So again, you have another supportive energy here. Maybe before you were feeling a little bit of tension or a sense of feeling stuck or restrained, that you are just kind of like not ready or not able to make that move or change or shift or start that something that you wanted to. Because previously during the eclipse season in April and May especially, Saturn was having a lot of square energy that was tense, that is making you feel this way. But now the energy opens up a little bit. It's having a sextile with Mars. So it's really bringing in that plan. Like maybe you have been planning, you have been wanting, thinking, contemplating, and now you have it, and then Mars is coming in and help you push that plan forward, to push that decision or whatever it is that you want to do, to push it forward and actually do it. Also, Mars is the planet that rules Aries. So right now, Mars in Aries is really nice energy to work with if you want to take some kind of action, to initiate, begin, or start something. And because Mars will slow down when it enters Taurus a little bit later in July. So I feel around this time, do take that advantage of this Mars in Aries energy to help you to just push through and push forward if that's what you need in certain areas in your life. But at the same time, Mars is having a square with Pluto retrograding in Capricorn. So that is a energy, and because the square Mars square Pluto is quite explosive, it's quite intense, it can be quite volatile even. And during this new moon is happening, but it will exact and peak later in the week, right? So this energy for some can feel quite uneasy, can feel maybe even cathartic, because it is a explosive of emotion, right? For some it can be like that. And it might also feel like a reality check, right? An ego check, especially because Pluto is about power struggle, power dynamic. Mars in Aries is about ourselves, right? Maybe we are having a ego check-in. This energy is asking us to check in with ourselves. Are you sure this is truly what you want? Is this decision depending on what you are, right? What you're doing or what you're trying to decide. Everyone's story is different. Is this decision that you're making, action that you are taking, initiating, going to benefit the greater good, right? Because maybe, for example, you are in some sort of activist or in the out, right? Doing some kind of organization and trying to plan something, plan a movement or action. So you have to have a reality check, ego check, right? The decision that you're making, is it for the greater good or is it just selfishly for yourself, right? So this square energy can bring in a message like that for some of us. And one last thing that is happening during this new moon is Neptune in Pisces, recently stationed retrograde. So whenever a planet go retrograde, the stationing is always where the power is, the energy is actually the strongest. Neptune in Pisces retrograding is showing us more of what we need to let go, release, and transmute. Neptune in Pisces is helping us through our spiritual practice to tap into our intuition, our spirit gifts, and so on and so forth. What we can't see and touch, but we can feel and sense. So very similar to that Cancer energy, right? It's all about the heart space, what we're feeling, sensing within, right? Neptune in Pisces is that more about the realm beyond, the spiritual world, our spiritual side, or beliefs or gifts or whatnot, right? And maybe during this new moon you might be tapping into this field, and it is going to give you the support that you need to navigate your journey as well. So yes, a lot is happening during this new moon in Cancer. There's quite a few different aspects that's happening. That's the energy and message might feel like for some of us. And definitely take a look and see where 7-degree in Pisces in Cancer is for you, so that you can have a better understanding what kind of new intention seeds you're planting in your own natal chart, right? Or it can also be something else as well, depending on your own human story. So overall, this is personally, I think, is a very beautiful new moon that gives you that perhaps gives you that burst of confidence, energy to do something that have been sitting in your heart, that you have been contemplating, working through, feeling into, or just moving through, right, in your body, within you, that you really want to do, but maybe you have a lot of noise in your head or from outside, or your own limiting belief, right? Cancer, I know it's not the easiest things to hear, but every sign has their own light and dark attribute. Sometimes they overthink, they care too much about what other people think, or they actually are scared of their own emotions sometimes too, right? Oh my God, I can't believe how strongly I feel about certain people or things. And you're scared of getting hurt, right? So you can get all defensive and overprotective. And it's okay. This new moon in Cancer is actually helping you because of that strong fire energy in Aries that's happening during this new moon. That is really giving you that surge of energy, that momentum, that fire to push you forward, right? To give you that confidence that you need to just do it already, right? That pool analogy is like, stop just waiting around, standing on the edge. Jump in the pool and have an experience, right? Whether you're gonna end up liking it or not, it's an experience, right? So whatever that is in your life that you have been wanting to try out, to do, to say, or to, whatever, just do it already. What are you waiting for, right? And yes, the Cancer side might have our heart feels a little bit tender, a little bit having some doubt or lingering fear or doubt that is still questioning or overthinking. But I feel like deep down in your heart, under all those doubts and self-limiting beliefs, you're ready. You actually know you're ready, right? And you want it. So for once, push through it and let it happen, right? And always remember, whatever happens in life, it will not be a failure, right? Even if it doesn't happen the way you want it or result the way you want it, it will still be a wonderful learning experience, opportunity, and hey, guess what? Maybe it will happen even better than you think. So don't let yourself holding you back. If you are waiting to do something, use this new moon energy to help you push through and go for it. I hope you like this video, you enjoy this video, and I hope the message helped. I'm wishing you all a happy new moon in Cancer. Bye! Hi everyone, welcome to the second part of this video where I'll be doing a guided meditation with you all under this new moon in Cancer energy. Feel free to pause this video and start again when you're ready. Go find a place where you can be by yourself for the next 10 or so minutes. Somewhere you can feel relaxed, comfortable. You can lie down on a sofa, on your yoga mat, on the floor, or just sitting down. Whatever makes you feel the most comfortable. You can definitely hold on to blankets, crystals, cover yourself with a blanket that makes you feel more comfortable, warm, and safe. Do whatever that makes you feel relaxed. And when you're ready, feel free to press play again and begin this meditation with me. So whenever you're ready, I invite you to close your eyes. To start and relax your body. Try to bring awareness back into your body. For the next period of time, dedicate this space and time just for yourself. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere that you need to rush to. Just feel comfortable and relaxed by yourself in your own safe haven, comfortable space. Together, let us take 3 deep breaths together. Breathing in, fill your lung and your tummy with fresh air and cleanse everything out through your mouth, breathing out. Another 1 deep breath in, feeling all your cells in your body with fresh air. Energizing, nourish, replenish your cells. And breathe out what no longer serves you through your mouth. One last deep breath and make it the biggest one, longest one. Breathing in, giving all the love back to yourself. Expanding your lungs, your heart, your tummy. Through your mouth, breathe out everything no longer serves you. The day is done. There's nothing else for you to do right now, but just to come back to your body. Keep breathing in and out on your own pace, perhaps a little bit deeper and longer if you can. When you're able to breathe in and out a little bit longer and deeper, you will feel more relaxed and more comfortable, and be able to bring that awareness back into your body. Keeping your eyes closed, continue to breathing in and out. I want you to relax your body, the muscles between your eyebrow, unclench your jaw, relax the shoulder, drop your arms down or on the side, sinking in deeper wherever you are sitting or laying down. And now I want you to imagine yourself being by a body of water, your favorite spots. It can be a beach, it can be a lake, just any body of water. Listening to the sound of the water, feeling that breeze coming in, and feeling that beautiful warm sun giving you warmth, shining on your skin. What a lovely day it is. Feeling more relaxed. I want you to really enjoy this moment, to know that you are safe and held by the universe, by the Mother Earth that is constantly nourishing you and loving you in the way sometimes we can forget. There's always water to keep us hydrated. Our body is 75% water. Let the sound of the water to remind you that water is the most sacred source to nourish your body. Remember to fill your cup and know that water represents your emotions, your intuition, everything that you can feel and sense, but sometimes just don't have the words to express, but it's an inner knowing that you know is true to you. It is safe to feel all these emotions that you are feeling right now and every day. They are valid. No one can tell you how much you can feel, whether you're feeling the right or wrong emotions. These are all yours, and they are all okay and safe. Please know that not everyone might understand your emotions or feel able to feel the same way. But that doesn't mean what you're feeling and sensing is wrong. Know that every single emotions and feelings that you are feeling and sensing are valid, are right. And the universe is always here to support you and guide you through these emotions, intuition that you're receiving and sensing and feeling. Take a moment and know that whatever emotions come out for you, they are messages that your body wants to tell you, that your guides, the universe, want to send you through these little emotions and intuition that you get from time to time. Be curious, see what they mean to you, and take inspired action. Don't be afraid of your emotions, of your intuition, of your energy. They are all your superpower that no one can take away from you. Whenever you feel alone, afraid, unsure, just take a moment, come back to this body of water, breathing in and out, eyes closed. Come back to your heart space and tune into these feelings that you are going through, the emotions. Be an observer. Be curious and ask yourself, why are you feeling these emotions? What are they trying to tell you? Don't ignore them. They are all your power. And if it feels called to, take inspired action to act upon them. They are usually guides for you to move in certain areas of your life. Take a moment to give thanks and gratitude to your body, to all the feeling and emotions that you can sense and feel, that belongs to you and no one else, that is personal to you but true to you. Acknowledge them, thank them, validate them. Always remember that this body of water is within you. This sacred body of water that belongs to you. They are all knowledge and wisdoms that guide you on this journey of life. Feel them. Let them flow through you. Whenever you're ready, let this body of water stay within your heart space. Know that you can always return to the sacred body of water to help you through all emotions that you feel and sense. Start coming back into your body, bringing awareness back to your body and your breathing. When you're ready, you can start to wiggle your toes and fingers. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Welcome back. I hope this meditation helped you to feel more empowered of your emotions and feelings that you're sensing and not suppressing them. And know that they are your superpower. They are here to guide you and help you move through life. They are all your power. We can't expect people to always understand our emotions and feelings, but know that they are all true to you on a personal level. Hope this meditation helped. Feel free to give me a comment below. And thank you for doing this meditation with me. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi everyone. Welcome to the third part of this video where we'll be doing a collective reading for this new moon in Cancer. So this is a collective reading. It will not resonate with everyone, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you want to do a personal reading, all my information are in the description box below. Feel free to contact me through Instagram or email. All the cards have been shuffled and meditated on already, so let's begin and see. Wow, okay, here we go. Definitely like the astrology portion that I just mentioned. There's a strong fire energy that's happening during this new moon in Cancer that is really it's like that voice within you that you no longer can ignore, right? It is, even though there's still like doubts, there's still worries or lingering fear that's still within you, I feel like this new moon in Cancer is really going to give you that push you need, that boost of confidence that you need in order to really go for something, start something, do something, or say something, whatever it is that you want to do in your life. That initiation power is really, really strong here. And you're doing it not because someone asked you to, or someone wants you to do it. You're doing it because it is for your highest good, that this is something you truly, truly want. This is a really loud message that I just immediately pick up when I look at the cards. So again, this is a general reading. I'm picking up a few different messages, so let's talk about it one by one. The first message I got that is for this group of friends that I'm reading for, you guys have finally under this new moon, I feel like it is really going to help you realize that it is time to finally walk away from something or someone in your life, right? Or it can be some thoughts that's been haunting you within you, right? You're realizing that you no longer want to be the victim of your own thoughts. You no longer want to be be affected or pulled down by the thoughts that's in your head. Maybe this is some kind of negative self-talk, some kind of self-limiting beliefs, or maybe this is some kind of past mistakes, failure, or experience that is causing all these thoughts that's running through your head, that's telling you not to do something, or you're not gonna be able to achieve this or that, you're not gonna succeed, or you're just gonna fail, it's not gonna work out, or forget about it, you're not good enough, you're not worthy, right? You're finally going to walk away from all these thoughts or nightmares that's been haunting you, that's telling you all the no's that's within your head, right? But you are going to learn to balance those energies with your own self-love. You're finally knowing these are very toxic energy that you have been dealing with, that it is time to let it go, to come back to your own home, to balance yourself, to move to a safer energy, right? For some, it is about cleansing your thoughts, right? Cleansing your mind, letting go all this negative self-talks, limiting beliefs, or whatever thoughts that's haunting you, right? It is about you moving away from those and learn to balance your own energy, filling your cup again, right? Not letting those thoughts to affect you. Stop being the victims of your own mind prison, to walk out of it, to move away, to balance your energy, to tend to your home, to yourself, retreat back to your own home, right? Your safe haven. This is all about Cancer energy, is knowing that there is time where you just need to go inward to take care of yourself, to replenish yourself. And for some, this is to replenish your mind, your thought that's been haunting you. Clear those energy, clear those thoughts, right? Input new energy. Input more self-love and self-care for yourself, and so that it can help you to move forward to a more healthy mindset, right? To a more positive energy field for yourself, right? Maybe you have been sometimes, like I always like to say, is we can be the biggest enemy or block within ourselves, right? And on our journey of life, with all this toxic behaviors or mindset or negative self-talks and all that. And maybe for this group of friends, you are going through this phase where you're finally realizing that you need to do some kind of change. And this new moon in Cancer is going to plant new seeds in your mind, in your energy field, right? Maybe in your heart space even. It is time to love yourself more. Take care of yourself. Take care of that inner temple, where you feel that cup, to walk away from what's hurting you, right? And sometimes it is an old version of you that you need to let go of, right? This is a very strong message here. And for another group of people, you're walking away from a situation or a person that's no longer serving your highest good. Maybe it is a toxic relationship. It is a toxic friendship, family dynamic, right? And it can be maybe a behavior or a habit that is not helping you, right? That's dragging you down. And I see that for some, it is about your health. Maybe you are not taking care of yourself well enough, right? You overwork yourself, you're not resting. You're not giving yourself enough time to rest, take a break. There's a message that you need to balance, to retrieve, to attend to your divine feminine energy. It is for some that you've been going too much, that you feel burnt out. There's a sense of burnt out, feeling very low in energy, and just no longer want to do anything emotionally, physically, right? Because you are overworking yourself, you're not taking care of you. And this is a message for you to come back and take care of yourself, to pour some love into yourself instead of always pouring out to someone else, something else. Maybe this is your partner, your family, your friends, your work, right? You're neglecting yourself because you're always pouring outward and not inward. This is a message for you to pouring inward, right? And for some, I see that this is probably a message for a smaller group of people. You have been thinking about moving, whether it is moving to a new home or it is moving to a different location, right? Even overseas, to another country, another city. You have been thinking about it, you're contemplating about this move for the longest time. And I think this new moon is going to bring in that push that you need in order to get this thought moving. Because I feel like for this group of people I'm reading for about this move, you really want it, right? I can see that this is what you truly want to do. That there's a part of you that's super ready, that's like super excited and adventurous and just want to go for it. And because you just know that there's a new beginning waiting for you, a new chapter waiting for you, right? And that new place, new home. And I feel like it's more about a new country or city that you're moving. It's not just moving to the next building or, a somewhere close by. This is a big move I'm talking about, that I'm picking up here. And this is going to bring in new adventures, maybe new friends, environment, a lot of newness coming in, right? I see a really bright light coming in right now. And this is going to bring in for some of you, even more opportunities. It's like a bright road ahead. So I don't know what's stopping you. If you feel resonated, the cards are telling you like, just stop overthinking already. Like, there's nothing to be scared of. There's nothing but good going to happen from this move. So just make that damn move already, right? And for another group that I'm reading for, this is you have been thinking and contemplating about starting your own business. You probably have been working for people, or this is a side hustle you want to turn into a full-time thing for yourself, right? And for some, this is about you no longer want to work for anyone else. You want to be your own boss, right? So this message for this group of people is that I see that if you can start going to this direction, start creating this new business or creative idea that you have in your head, I think you are going to find your own success. You're going to be so much happier. I see that you're going to feel so abundant and so happy. And when I talk about abundance, it doesn't only mean about, you're just gonna earn a ton of money, right? Yeah, of course. Some of you, of course, you want that. But I'm saying abundant as in happiness in the form of, wow, I am feeling it, right? You're feeling abundance. You're so happy. It brings in fulfillment because you're finally doing what you truly love instead of just doing in a survival mode, right? This is something you truly want to do for yourself, right? And this is a really, really exciting thing. And I see that by the time we go to full moon in Cancer, I feel like for some of you, you will see a new leaf. You will see a new development. Maybe you're going to start planting and going to start taking initiative, maybe writing a business plan or doing something, you know, just taking little steps. It's not gonna grow overnight. But I see that by the time we get to Cancer full moon, and for some it is when we get to Capricorn season, right? Capricorn season will be the end of December to late January, that I will see this going in like full force, like success. So if that's you, time to get moving. I'm seeing good stuff happening for you. So these are all the different messages I'm picking up. And one more that I see is that you are going to just have this, fuck it, I'm just gonna go for it attitude, right? I think this is you listening to your heart. This is you listening to what you truly want. And I feel like because there's so much energy in the Aries, right, in the sign of Aries right now with all this fire energy, I feel like you're at the point where you can't ignore those messages, those little nudges that keep coming for you. This new moon in Cancer is going to make you push yourself forward, right? And I see that for this group of people, this is either you are going to just, you know, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it, I'm gonna say it, right? For some, this is you pursuing a relationship, you're revealing your heart, you are just gonna go for it and see what happens, right? You're like, you know, I'm done thinking and contemplating, I'm just gonna go for it. And for some, this is not relationship, this is about you starting something for yourself. I think this is a new journey you want to take in. It's about self-development, rediscovering yourself. Maybe you're stepping into a self-healing journey, self-discovery journey, gonna learn something new, or just embark on this. It feels like you're embarking on a new chapter of your life, right? That you're gonna have so much exciting things that's gonna happen for you. You're gonna go on this adventure, this self-discovering adventure for yourself. So really excited for you if that resonates. So let's see what other messages we're gonna get out from the oracle cards. I'll take all the cards out and we'll talk about them one by one. Hi, all the cards are out, so let's look at it. Wow, I told you there's a lot of fire energy in Aries that's going on. So in a way, during this new moon in Cancer, we can actually feel, you know, astrologically seeing that that energy in Aries is really actually taking over that new moon in Cancer, but in a good way. So look at it, we have this Aries card coming out. Jeez. All right, let's take a look at it from the Moonology deck. We have new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. See? Because of that squaring energy that we have with Jupiter in Aries, with this new moon, is really signifying, right? It is time to take action. Yes, you might still have doubts, you might still have fear lingering, negative self-talk that's pulling you away. But deep down, you know what you want. So just go and take that action already, right? Just like that pool analogy that I was talking about during the astrology part. Just jump into the pool. You'll actually find out that, hey, you actually love it. What have you been waiting for, right? And then we have communication is key, new moon in Gemini. Mercury is still in Gemini in his home sign, very comfortable. So yes, this is definitely a good supporting energy that is going to help you during this new moon, right? The Gemini energy, that Mercury in Gemini energy is strong here. If this is this new initiation start, something you want to begin, it's requiring you to do some kind of communication. This is definitely a good time to do so. And lastly, we have new moon eclipse. Again, all this new moon energy is supporting you, right? If this is some kind of action you need to take, go take it. Some kind of conversation, communication you need to do, go do it. And lastly, expect powerful change. Another new moon eclipse, right? It is not an eclipse, but it's definitely a new moon. So we have 3 new moon energy here. So powerful. And now let's look at this sacred animal deck that we have here. Card number 9, brown bear spirit, take time out. Yes, definitely resonating with one of the message I just mentioned in tarot. This is about you needing time out to take care of yourself, to tend to your own garden, replenish, fill your cup, right? Pouring back into yourself and just retreat back to your shell, right? And then we have crow spirit, co-create with spirit, right? Because we also have that, because Cancer is very intuitive, right? It is about you really listening and sensing what are you feeling, what is true to you, within you, that no one else know but you on a personal level, right? And this is you knowing that, and know that spirit is ready to co-create with you whenever you're ready, and you let them help you, right? Lastly, we have peacock spirit, let us shine. Again, it's just that new moon in Aries energy again resonating. It's time to just let it shine, let it out. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you want in life? Go for it, right? All those Mars, Jupiter, and Chiron energy in Aries is saying that over and over again. Okay. And then we have this oracle card power. Look at this lightning up in the dark sky. Well, we are going to be in the dark because a new moon is not visible. And within that, there is power coming down from that Aries energy, that fire energy, right? That the lightning striking down. So yeah, that's just something I immediately think of when I look at the card. And yes, we have that Mars square Pluto that is going to be with us almost the whole week, stronger later the week during weekend, right? So this is definitely some kind of power struggle dynamics for some people. This is about you learning how to balance your power as well, right? Because we also have a card here in the tarot about balancing your energy, your power, right? Your mind and your heart, your divine masculine and feminine energy, right? One is just like that energy that we talk about, that you need to learn to balance, right? You can't keep pouring out without pouring back to yourself. It is about you knowing how to love yourself, fill your cup first. Then it will help you to pour that cup of love outward to people around you as well. You can draw from an empty well, right? So this is time for you to take your power back, right? If you have been giving power to other people. This is again linked to the other message I talk about in tarot. Are you letting other people to have power over you, right? let other people's thoughts haunting you, or your own thought, right? Your own negative self-talk, self-limiting belief that is hindering you, that is taking your own personal power away. Sometimes you can be your biggest enemy, right? So this message is for some of us, if we're feeling it. And lastly, wow, this is definitely that Cancer card, for sure. The sacred waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, self-care. I mean, hello, Cancer season, exactly this card, boom, right here, right? We're seeing that in this card, this woman here, she is retreating back. She is just surrendering, right? In this pool of water, she's just surrendering herself to the divine, and just let this mother well pouring water down to her, replenishing her, right? To nourish by the earth, by the universe, back to herself, pouring back to herself, filling her cup, you know, before she is ready to give again. Powerful message here for us during this new moon in Cancer, for sure. So I'm just going to share the guidebook message with you here as well. The sacred waters are the life-giving mother of us all. Her healing water replenish us and give us life. We're made up of her. Like the rose, we need her water to survive and thrive. We must drop our roots deep to receive the nourishment we so deeply need, to appreciate, protect, and honor the very thing that we take for granted. The mother of the sacred waters delivered the message to slow down and take care of yourself, particularly your body, to prioritize your well-being and live in a way that's sustainable. She reminds us to replenish and nourish ourselves and take care of our health all the time, not just when we feel unbalanced. You are being called to nourish and replenish yourself before you become brittle and parched. The mother of the sacred waters wants you to know that there's nothing more important in your life than care of your own sacred vessel of a body. And the earth is an extension of that. She wants you to treat yourself with tender care, to cherish your body and hers, to feel your well before it spills over. And once it does, to find a way to give back from this place of plenty, to give your body what is yearning for most before it turns into an urgent need. Whoa. Wow, okay, very powerful message. If you resonate, it is time to take care of yourself, my dears, to replenish, to nourish yourself, to rest. Much needed self-care and love needed. As we know, there's so much happening around the world right now. If you can't take care of yourself, be the best version of yourself. How can you tend to others? How can you continue your fight? What is it that you want for yourself, your life, and how can you help others, right? So I hope this message helped. I am feeling all the chills right now. Ooh, okay, goosebumps. Very powerful message from the spirit. I'm wishing you all a happy new moon in Cancer. I'm sending you all so much love. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.